Going to go in and we're going to do from the center of the pupil, we're going to go right back to the round of the head or the horseshoe area back here. So we're going to go straight back. We're going to do the same on the other side, and I want to check it with the rollers. You have 8 of the larger rollers. You're going to be using this in the top area. So again, just measure to make sure that you are a roller length all the way to the round, past the round, going to the horseshoe area. And you want to make sure that it is equal on both sides. So you're not crooked. You want to make sure, look at this side, is it the same as this side? So you want to make sure you're right down the center of the head. I don't need to clip it out of the way. I just know I'm going to stop by then. So I'm going to be doing 4 rollers on the top, and then I'm going to be 2 and 2 on the sides, all with this size roller. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to measure 1 diameter. I'm going to push that hair forward so I get an over directed. So I'm going to lift that hair up. I'm going to comb that hair forward right to the forehead, so push it away from you. Comb it really smooth, make sure it's nice and wet. You've reactivated the gel or you put more gel in there. I'm going to slick that hair to the roller so it's nice and smooth and staying smooth to the roller. I'm going to roll that down, and I want to place it over directed on base. So tuck it in. It's going to sit on her front hairline. So we're going to roll it right up. I'm going to be left-handed, so I'm going to clip from the left side. So I've gone and clipped on my left side. If you're right-handed, you're clipping on the right side. You want that roller to be over-directed. Push the roots forward and sit it on her forehead, not on the base. So it's over-directed on base. We're going to take the next section. We're going to take 1 diameter, and we're going to do this one on base. So I'm going to comb this one forward. So again, 1 diameter, combing it forward, smoothing that hair out. Secure the ends to the roller so enough water and gel should make it stay. You're rolling it right down. It's going to sit right in between the 2 partings and sit on base. Again, I'm left-handed. I'm going to clip on the left side. I'm going to take my next one. My next one is going to be 1 diameter, but it's going to be half off base. So it's actually going to sit right on the part here. So I've got my first one over directed to the hairline. My next one is in between the 2 parts, so that is on base. My third one is going to be half off base, so I'm going to be pulling it straight up. I'm going to smooth this hair underneath because it's going to have an impact on where that roller sits. I'm going to slick the hair to the roller. I'm going to roll it down to the parting and get it to sit right on the part. Again, 1 clip per roller. I'm going to take my next section, which is going to go right to the horseshoe. So right past that round of the head, I'm going to take this hair. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to comb this really, really smooth. I'm going to comb this out, and I want it to be off base. So I'm going to hold it out from that part. I'm going to smooth that hair around the roller. I'm going to roll it up till it sits right outside of that parting. So I have got on top, over directed forward, volume. Then I've got on base, in between the 2 parts. Then I've got half off base, so it's sitting right on that part. So my part is right here. Then I have got completely off base. Again, my part is right here. And I've sat my roller outside of that part, making sure the hair is nice and smooth to continue when I do the back. We're now going to proceed and do the sides. So on the sides, we're going to take from where we left off. So you're going to use this roller as a guide right in that horseshoe area, and you're just going to part that area out. So we're going to push this hair out of the way. I've got from sort of the temple, and I use my roller at the back. I've got this much hair here, so I'm really working in that top horseshoe area. I'm going to divide this into 2 equal partings. So I've got 2 places to put my rollers. I really want to smooth that hair out really nicely. I'm going to comb this hair out from the part, and I want to sit it half off base. So I'm going to take this out. It's going to sit right on that part. I'm going to slick the hair to the roller, and I'm going to roll it down right to the part. One clip per roller. I'm going to take my next one right here in the front. I'm going to also smooth this hair out, pull it straight out from its parting. Okay, so I want it to be half off base. It's got to sit right at that part when I'm done. I'm going to put my hair in around the roller, make sure it slicks, roll it nice and smooth, and get it to sit right on that parting. And I'm going to put a clip in behind. So I've got two rollers on the side sitting half off base. So again, look at the front, sitting right on the part. Two rollers there. I'm going to repeat and do the same thing on the other side. I've completed the other side, so it's matching on both sides. I have two on this side, also half off base, so they're sitting on the part, and there is the top area done. We're going to do indentations starting at the back, and all of this hair is going to be rolled up. So I'm going to start smoothing this hair out nice and neatly. You never want to try and do just rows all the way down. It's harder to get rid of the parts. So I'm going to go right in between this roller and this roller. I'm going to go down, I'm going to go across, and I'm going to grab this hair here. So use your guide halfway in between this one and this one. This is going to be the roller placement for the first one. So we're going to comb this down. We're now going to change to our 12 rollers that we took home. We're going to slick that hair up. We're going to get it to stick to the roller, so you just make sure, I'm going to make sure it's nice and wet. It's got enough gel because I want to create that indentation. So I'm going to take the roller, I'm going to slick that hair around the roller, making sure it stays. I can see my ends are really nice and smooth. Then I'm going to roll it up if I need to use my tail comb. I'm going to tuck it in, roll it up, and one clip. If you don't have enough roller clips, you can use a pin curl clip in this case because we're at home. I'm going to take my section here. I'm going to take this front section. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to hold this out as well. I'm going to take a roller. I'm going to slick that in. Roll it up. Hold that there, creating indentation. And I've got two indentation on this side. I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side, creating indentation on the other side. I've got my two indentation on this side. I'm going to go around. I've got two indentation on this side, rolling up. Okay, I'm starting on my second row here. Again, I don't want to go right underneath that one. I want to go halfway in between the two rollers. So I'm going to go halfway in between this one. I'm going to go across. I'm going to find my halfway mark at this roller. I'm going to comb that hair smooth. I'm going to comb it down, and I'm going to roll that hair up, slick it to the roller, roll that hair up if I need my tail comb to help tuck those ends in, and I'm creating indentation. One clip per roller. If you find your section is a little big, you can also do a pin curl to roll it up, or you just pull that little bit of extra into that roller to get it to fit. Because we're working with a minimal amount of rollers while we're at home. So we're going to slick this hair in. We're going to get it to stick to the roller, so enough gel and water. Making sure it's all in there. You're going to use your tail comb. You want to get all of that hair in so it gets curled. So I'm going to tuck that in with my tail comb. Making sure it goes nice and smooth. And roll it right up over the ear. So creating that indentation. So I'm going to put one clip there. I'm going to go to the other side. I've got halfway in between this roller and this roller. I'm going to comb that hair down. Proceeding to the other side. Again, indentation. Tuck the ends in. Making sure it's nice and smooth around the roller, rolling it up, indentation. 1 clip per roller. Moving my way to the front section. If it's really small, you can do a pin curl going upwards, or you're going to use one of your rollers. Okay, so in. If we were at the school, we have half-size rollers that we'd use for smaller spots. We're just going to roll this up, but certainly can use the full size for today, or you can use a pin curl, but mine's almost a full size there. So we've got 2 rows indentation. We're going to work on the last row, so we're just going to divide this into 2. We're going to comb this all down, and we're just going to roll it so it sits on base at that hairline. So not up high, but just pulling it down. Take my roller, slick that hair in. I'm going to roll that up, tuck my ends in with the tail comb, get it to sit on base. I'm going to do the same on the other side over here. So I'm going to smooth that hair out. Really important to get it nice and smooth. Slick it to the roller. Make sure my ends are nice and smooth to that roller so I can make it an easy comb out. I'm going to roll that hair in. And I'm going to put 1 clip right there. So I have done volume in the top horseshoe. I've done indentation in the back, and you should have enough rollers to get right through that. So you've got your over directed on base, then you've got your on base, then you've got your half off base. We're going to just adjust that pin there. There we go. And then we've got half off base here. We've got completely off. We've got 2 half off going around. So this line sort of matches going all the way around. Everything from that horseshoe down is indentation going upwards. And then we're going to put her under the dryer and we're going to comb her out.